What is socially acceptable in the US, that would be horrifying in the UK? Cashiers being forced to stand. Give them a fucking chair, you masochists. As a Canadian, reading these comments makes me feel like two of my foreign cousins have stopped by to chat, and I totally understand both of them. Great Saturday night read. Thanks Cos. Chanting the acronym of your country at any given opportunity. Greeters in supermarkets. Just feels fake as fuck. Always horrified by the ads, both the content and the recurrence. Bloody hell, all your TV has like an ad a minute. Hopefully a new one. Skateboarding around college campuses, and definitely high schools. Unlike TV, very few people skateboard in American high schools, but almost everyone did at both colleges I went to. Literally almost everyone. I now work at a British university, and in a lot of the pedestrian spaces there are signs saying no bikes/skateboards etc. And in other spaces there's paving. That would make skateboarding difficult, so nobody does it. Well, I saw one student try it and was pushed, gently, for taking up the whole pathway. Please tell me about your colleges though. Stores showing the price pre-tax. Here in the UK the price you see is the price you pay. Telling me how much the tip is going to be. Gaps in bathroom stalls. When my American friend said I was double fisting because I had another pint before my other was finished, I thought he meant something else entirely. I spy another BuzzFeed post. Not pronouncing the H in herbs. When my Brit friends were visiting, they were horrified when the waiter took their credit card to swipe back at the terminal. This made them really uncomfortable. Asking new neighbors, have you found a church yet? Anything taking over an hour to get to being a short trip. Putting dye in your meat, like WTF. Calling Where's Wally Where's Waldo. A rubber in England is not the same as a rubber in the US. Naming your child Randy. Edit. British people wait, people don't really name their child Randy, do they? Americans, what's wrong with Randy? Responding to work emails while on leave/vacation. When somebody says you should come to their house sometime, actually going by their house sometime. Spray on cheese. Chatting casually at the lift. Commercials advertising prescription drugs. You're a secure doctor if OxyContin is right for you, yeah. Huge portion sizes. Kids meal in U.S is like a adult meal in UK. Politicians mentioning religion when campaigning. Addressing a stranger as your seer. Iced tea. Not from UK, but Australia. I feel like we are pretty interchangeable at times, culturally speaking, but tipping is weird. You're strange to pay on top of a service you've already paid for. Some places have a tip jar that you might sometimes put your loose change in, but that here's the real extent of it. I find it bizarre when a company makes its employees rely on the generosity of others when they themselves aren't generous enough to pay a livable wage. Saying someone has a lot of spunk. I have one that year's the other way around. A girlfriend did that hands over the eyes your surprise, your thing, and presented me with a little Christmas tree decorated with candy cane. I said you're on a dinky little Christmas tree year. In America dinky means worthless. In the UK it means small and cute. She cried. I had call my mother to back me up on the misunderstanding. Bumbag, not fanny pack. Being permitted to turn right at a red light, or even left, if turning from one-way street to another one-way street in some states, unless there is a sign specifying you're no turn on red jur. Edit. Jeremy Clarkson calls right turns on red something like your America year's only contribution to the world year. When someone says, make yourself at home, actually making yourself at home. As I found out is done in another thread the other day, eating sandwiches without butter on the bread. Being from the UK, this horrifies me. Paying more than the price you see on a price tag in a shop due to taxes. WTF, just put how much it costs. How much sugar is added to US food v UK food. Looking around someone's house and complimenting things. As a Brit in the US, this is a fun one. pharmaceutical adverts on the TV are still weird after me. The length and frequency of commercial breaks in general on TV is shocking. Low-hanging fruit, but anything relating to child beauty pageants just makes me feel physically sick. Here's a nice one, taking 20+ minutes to help a complete stranger who is struggling with something. The amount of times a total stranger has stopped to assist me or someone I know, you'll really make my heart melt. Ninja edit because this blew up. 21 to drink alcohol, insane, and Americans' relationship with booze in general. You'll seem to never ever drink ever, only ever have one glass of wine/one beer, routinely get absolutely fucked, and there is no middle ground. I've never met so many people who straight up never drink booze as I have here. The inverse answer to this question would be calling people a *cunt*.